Hey y'all, and welcome to Brit Reviews That All. So today I am coming to you with a review on Teen Mom 2, the next chapter, season 1, episode 2. Y'all would have to excuse me. I feel like I'm trying to come down with a little head cold, so I'm gonna get through this the best way that I can. But I still wanted to, do the video for today, so I took the notes on my phone. This episode is titled You Go Do You. Okay. Now, with this episode, I pretty much like with this season, the way that they're, because there's so many of the ladies that they have on this show, I am gonna basically talk about them, all of the ladies that appeared on this episode, anything that that I remember or wrote down or have to comment about anything that happened throughout the episode. I'm gonna do them one by one versus just flipping back and forth between every single one of them, um, the way that the show does. So, okay, sorry, I saw something on my leg. Okay, so starting with Caitlin, I haven't really been following Caitlin and Tyler for a long time. For some reason, I kind of fell out of their storyline. Um, but I'm going to, give it a chance and just slowly try to, get back into the groove of what they have going on currently. I will say that their home was completely beautiful. I loved it. Um, I see that they have nothing but girls. Oh my goodness, it's a house full of girls. Um, and then I don't know if y'all, and maybe this is just me, but for some reason, Tyler and even like his little mannerisms, they have always reminded me of Jim Carrey. I don't know why I feel that way, but I do. But other than that, um, Caitlin, she was pretty much getting a little anxious because she was looking at the shape of their newest baby, um, the shaping of the baby's head, which for a lot of moms, that does, it is a concern. I had a concern as well, but so I get where she's coming from with that. You want to make sure that you, as the parent, you're primarily caring for your child, and you want to make sure that you're not doing anything to, you just want to try to be the best parent that you can be. So if it feels like it's something that you did wrong, you would definitely feel some type of way about that. So I understood where she was coming from. But so she was having anxiety about it. Overall, she ended up scheduling an appointment to take the baby to the doctor to get checked out, see if there's anything for major concern or if there's anything that they could be doing to help the proper shaping of the baby's head. So the nurse practitioner did see a little area where you could see that the baby is favoring a specific side. So she just gave her some suggestions for them to do to help try to even that out. But they said for right now, and thank goodness it wasn't nothing to be concerned about right now. Basically, they gave her some things to do so that they could help with that process. So nothing to worry about. So everything with Caitlin's story for this episode is wrapped up essentially. Um, Next up, they brought in Ashley, so we're getting an update on her. Her and Bar, they're still going strong. He was supposed to go to rehab, but he only went for 3 days, and it was just like, and he basically just gave up on it, just saying that it was just too much for him. Now, coming back around, he actually came to terms with himself and just understood that it wasn't the facility; it was actually him. And so he's wanting to go back to do the full 30 days at the rehab facility. So, I hope he did stick with it and that he sees it through to help him, just get better. Now, Ashley, they did get an update with her business. So she said her business is doing great. They're actually looking into moving into a bigger space. So that's good. And let me see if there was anything else. So pretty much that was the gist of what was going on with Ashley and her storyline for this episode. Um, I would say I would like to see more about what's going on with her and her business and, just other things that she has going on outside of always discussing Bar, what he's going through, is he going to rehab? I would love to see more. Um, she did say that she pretty much made it a point to keep Holly busy so that she's not questioning too much as to, where her dad is, which they told her that he was away at camp and that he has the bad signal. So it's just really hard to get him on the phone. So just want to see more with her storyline and not just all about Bar all the time, even though that is a part of her life, but that's not all there is to Ashley. All right. So moving on, we have Leah. Now, Leah, she says everything's going good with her life. She's good with the father of her children. Her relationship with Jalen, everything's going good. And with the way that she was discussing everything that her family's asking about the two of them, I almost feel like, like, dang, I kind of feel like y'all are just kind of like rushing their relationship. Let them go at their own pace, and they will determine between the two of them what's best for them. In the end, they actually stated that they were ready to move in together. They basically are with each other all the time. One's either always over here with the girls or they're over here. So it wasn't really like a big thing for that to be the next step with them too. Now, once they made that agreement, Jalen, he went forward with putting in an offer for the house. Now, one of the biggest things that was being talked about was the fact that Leah her name is not on the house. So, on paper, the house is Jalen's, but it is the intent for it to be the family home for him, Leah, and her children. The kids were so excited to see the house, and that was so beautiful, that they were super, super excited. So, I'm just really, hoping for the best with that relationship and that it continues to go in a good direction. I won't lie, I was definitely one of those people who were just like, girl, are you crazy? Like, why you didn't, have some kind of claim legally to that house? But if she says she's good with it, then she's good with it. It's her business. And we just go, pray that everything goes good on that. Now, we are moving into Briana's storyline. So we pick up from her having this party, celebrating that she won her case against Carrie. I mean, not Carrie, Kale. Carrie. Kale. So she won a case. So they did a whole party. It looks like it was really fun. She rented out an Airbnb. Everybody looks like they were there to just have a good time, no drama, which was nice to see for once, especially for Briana. They were a little concerned with Janelle coming into the scenes. Was it going to be an issue between her and Jade? In the end, it ended up being no issue. Actually, Jade was the hair and makeup person for the ladies who came to stay. So she ended up immediately going, and they were good. And she was doing her hair. Janelle got to talking, and she was just letting Jade know, girl, I ain't got no problems with you. Now, Janelle, she gave an update about her personal business, which she said she don't care. But basically, she's saying that her husband, what's his name? I can't remember his name, but she said he's still not working. He's not helping do anything. He doesn't help with the baby, with the children, and it's just like, all right, well, so basically he's just living scot-free on your property, not helping with anything around the home. You are responsible for everything. But she's basically said she's at a point where she's just pretty much over it. She doesn't want, like, they talk via text. At this point, honey, if you're doing all those things, you don't even need him to be there, okay? Because if you just done with him, or you feeling like you getting to a point where it's just like, get him out of there, because basically that is what it is. He's living in your place rent free. He's not helping with anything around the house. Like, I mean, seriously, what is the point of him being there? Y'all are clearly not doing well in your relationship, and he's not trying to fix it. You're not trying to fix it. So what's the point? But anywho, overall, everything was good. Back at home, going on with Jay, Sean, he pulled in a child to help plan a proposal for Jade, so we know that that's coming up. So that, I mean, I really hope for the best for the both of them. I really, really do. And I want to see Sean continue to do good and just be good and continue to focus on himself, his mental, his physical health, his relationship with his daughter, and his relationship with Jade. But overall, everything turned out really good with this episode. Briana, she just kind of talked a little bit more with Janelle, and they just caught up on her, what is taking her to the airport. So everything was all good. In the end, um, Chow sitting there talking to Jade, just catching up with everything. Chow was saying she wished she could have went, but she wasn't able to go. Um, and that she's feeling like the way that Jade and Sean is going is there's going to be a second baby that comes in the picture. I don't see Jade having a second child. I really don't. But if she does, I mean, if she does, then great, for them. But I don't see her having a second child. But that's just my opinion. Other than that, I mean, it was a pretty decent episode. Those are the only ladies that were featured in this particular episode, so I'm assuming they're going to kind of swap them out depending on what's going on in their storyline. Honestly, I think they may have taken on, they may have too many of the ladies for this show in order for us to get, I mean, because I don't know how many episodes it's going to be in the season, so that is a good question. And how are they going to do that as far as who's getting TV time? Because I'm wondering, that's how they get paid, right? But I guess, but yeah. So if you watch the show, I mean, let me know what you thought about it, how you think it's going so far. We're only 2 episodes in. I will be back next week with another upload for episode 3. And again, I want to thank you for watching. Please hit the the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell button. And that way you'll be notified when I upload another video. Again, hopefully by the time I upload another video, I will have gotten myself together. I don't know where this came out of nowhere, but I'm going to get it right. All right. So again, thank you for watching, and I really hope that you have a wonderful day wherever you are. Thank you.